Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Here on YouTube this morning, just checking on, make sure everybody's going great. Everybody's going great, or whatever, you know what I mean? So, um, have more phrases of Spanish, something that, I've been kind of, practicing. For example, like, I have two phases here. One of them is do you live here? And I could say something like Vives a Kiwi, and I could respond and flip it. It says Si Vives a Kiwi, or I could say something like Te gusta estos, like, for example, like a house or a car, you know what I'm saying? And I could reverse that and say no gusta estos la casa. It's something like a house, you know what I mean? So I hope everybody's doing great. So I know it's cold here in Indiana. I know it's cold here in Indiana. So these are some of the phases in Spanish, you know what I'm saying? I've been, practicing on a daily basis. So if you have questions, you know what I mean, you can shoot me an email, butchiespanish.com, or you know what I'm saying, you can leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, support the channel, you know what I mean? So I'm just doing this, what I'm saying, for the fun of it, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I've been getting emails of people, wondering, you know what I'm saying, is I'm gonna be teaching it. So yes, but I will be accepting new clients soon. So the first lesson is going to be free, but anything after that, like I said, I'm going to charge a lower fee, you know what I'm saying, because people are losing their jobs today. So I'll be charging like a little small fee, like, 40, $45, you know what I'm saying? So, so these are the phases of Spanish today, Vives aquí means do you live here? Te gusta estos? Something like do you like this? You know what I'm saying? Like house, car, you know what I'm saying? These are some of the examples, you know what I mean? I just presented to you guys. So I hope everybody have a good day. You know what I mean? And I'll be putting more, videos, live videos out in Spanish, more examples, you know what I mean? So, but I want people to understand, anybody can learn the language, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter who you is, young, old, you know what I mean? So if you have questions, like I said, leave me a message or shoot me an email, and I'll respond the next time I go back live on YouTube. Thanks. Paz. That means peace.